I'm probably not going to enter this building because the floorboards are clearly collapsing and it's coming down. Alrighty, good morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is where you're at. So you joined me actually in the last place that we actually visited, or the last video I posted maybe 1 or 2 ago. Check that out if you hadn't already. But yeah, you joined me in a very lovely sunny Japanese afternoon or so. To tell the truth, I'm actually on the way to the gym, but on the way there's actually something I want to show you. Something which I haven't actually visited yet. It's just something I saw on Google Maps while kind of plotting out my course to go to the gym. It's actually quite close to it, so yeah, let's make a move on. We're actually looking to go up these stairs actually, but as you can see, we've got a little rotor, so look left, look right, look left again, there's another car, so let's wait. I see, look left, look right, okay, go, move, 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 move. You can see actually down there, that's the place that we started out at all those many minutes ago. Alrighty, so as you can see from this tour gate up here, we're again another shrine. I seem to have a knack for these things. I seem to quite like shrines, which, yeah, I guess I do, especially in the countryside where there's not really many people, so to be honest, it's a lot easier to record things, which is why I like going here. So yeah, what I saw from Google Maps, the reason why I wanted to come here is because it seems to be somewhat abandoned, or at least the main building seems to be somewhat in a state of ruin, I guess you'd say. But well, what I kind of want to come here for is to kind of check out for myself and see maybe if it's just, I don't know, maybe it's been repaired, or maybe it's not abandoned after all, I don't know. But well, there's only one way to find out, isn't it? And it's going up. Let's go. Bye-bye. Don't know if you can hear, but this tree over here, it's making some very unnerving creaking sounds. Oh my god, you're not happy, are you? You're not happy, bunny? Oh, I guess the sound is actually the tree is moving in the wind, and so it's kind of brushing against this fallen tree here. Yikes. So we're making our way up now, and I can see already the building in question, so let's take a look. Whoop, bloody hell. Alrighty, let's go up here. It's just up this last staircase, and ooh, oh, that looks bloody awesome. That. Alrighty, let's give you guys a look as well. So yeah, it seems like this place is certainly not in the best of condition. The roof is completely taken over by shrubbery and stuff. The tiles are all over the floor, and well, the roof is quite simply collapsing. If we come on to the main part of the shrine as well, down here, up these stairs, be careful. I'm probably not going to enter this building because the floorboards are clearly collapsing, and yeah, just pressing down like this, like let me just show you guys, like pressing down like this, maybe it's not, you can't see the easy way, but it's giving. It does not feel solid at all, and if I were to put my full weight on that, I'm sure that would break, and I don't think I really want to contribute much more to what's really currently happened to this place. You can see from here as well, the roof is completely collapsing. And it's kind of a shame, because if you look kind of up there, yeah, there you go, if you look kind of up there, those are all the names I assume of people who have, you know, been of service to this shrine and such. That usually seems to be what it's for. And I wonder what these people must have thought, or would think rather, of this place, which is now kind of, it's coming down. It's very sad. Anyways, let's go down before I become another accident as well. Is that the right wording? I don't know. I don't think, would you call this an accident? I don't know if you'd call all this here an accident. I don't know. Oh, whatever. So you can see there's some kind of frame here in which it says Reiwa Go 6年. So upon reading this frame, is actually very interesting. It seems like all of these people have actually petitioned or perhaps given money to repair this shrine. It says here, naga, kaishu, which I believe means kind of repairing or rebuilding or something like that. And it seems like, yeah, a lot of different people and people who didn't want to have their names made public as well have petitioned to get this shrine back in repair. So hopefully in the near future, this shrine will be back in tip-top shape. But obviously for now, it's certainly not the case. And I think even so, it's still kind of interesting to see how a shrine like this looks like. And I wonder how it got to this state. Perhaps there was some really bad weather that caused this to happen. There's also the case that it is between two quite busy roads, one which we crossed and then another motorway, which I'm not crossing that. But it's kind of a more discreet location, I suppose, and we are in the countryside, and of course there are a load of other shrines which are bigger and in better repair, and obviously the population's decreasing. So, you know, that's just how things go oftentimes with these kinds of things. It's a shame, but well, at least in this case they're looking to rebuild and they're not giving up, which I think is really admirable and something that we should certainly be happy about. If this is rebuilt while I'm still here, I'd love to come back and see how it's transformed, I suppose. Yeah. So upon actually reading this a bit further, it seems that the repairs were actually just for the stairs, the railing that you saw in the beginning, and also the stone was renovated in some way. At least that's what it says here. So I couldn't say that this will lead to the whole shrine being repaired or not, but certainly that's what this specific certificate is. And if you take a look at some of the old Google Maps pictures that are still on there, you can see kind of the before and after, and the fact that this certificate was placed after those repairs as well. So you have this little baby shrine, I'm not sure if you would call it that, but you always find a load of these around shrines, I've noticed, and I unfortunately don't know what they actually mean. Perhaps I'll add a little section in the video maybe to explain it after I've researched it, but I recall in one of the pictures in Google Maps, this still had the little ribbon bow thing. Future Brand put the actual name of it in here. It still had that hanging here, I believe, but now, as you can see, it's there's nothing on there, unfortunately. Again, it is sad, but again, the silver lining is that it seems to be getting rebuilt, which is a good thing, and something that, again, I'm looking forward to hopefully see, maybe, if I'm still here, what it looks like when it's rebuilt. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it about this place. Obviously, because it's abandoned and it's in the countryside, there's obviously not going to be a whole lot going on anymore. But I think it's still really amazing just how, even if in its kind of ruined state, it still retains some of its elegance in a way. And I mean, the area we're in is really beautiful. We're up on a mountain, we're surrounded by trees. It's just, you know, if I wasn't going to the gym, I'd almost want to just kind of, bring a book here, lie down, relax, read for a few hours and just kind of take it all in. But obviously I've got gym to do, can't let this, I don't know, dissolve? No, not dissolve. Keep healthy, stay healthy, everyone. That's pretty much it. But yeah, kind of a short one today, because again, we're just looking at one building, one ruined building, and one that hasn't got a lot going on. In terms of the name, this is one thing I actually wanted to figure out. There is let me see if I can get a camera on here. There is a signboard here, which I believe to be the name of the shrine or temple or whatever, but I cannot read it. Perhaps when I go home, I will take a look at the characters and see if it means anything in particular here. For example, in some of the posts here, you can see these are obviously ruined. There are some other characters here. This says Ten Nantoka Miya, I believe. Miya usually means temple or imperial palace, I guess. I mean, this isn't a palace, but you get what I mean. Although again, it looks incomplete, and a lot of these other ones. So, for example, this one over here. Actually, if we come over this side. This says something or stuff about a date. However, you can't see the important stuff. It cuts off. You can see Hachi Nantoka Nen 3月, so that's March. And then, yeah, it's all lost. I can't read it, unfortunately. I'm sure these rocks here have a bit more to say about that. But yeah, what I'm sure this this shrine is one that's probably been around for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this has been interesting to some extent. We're obviously in the countryside, and so I imagine shrines like these perhaps aren't too common, although I've not seen one completely abandoned like this. I've seen ones which every time I've gone there's usually no one there, but they've not been abandoned, they're still taken care of and such. This is the certainly worst case I've ever seen. But again, I still think it's quite interesting and still very elegant in its ruin in a way. The roof actually almost reminds me of the current roof in Dazaifu Shrine, which is currently undergoing renovation, but they've put this really cool roof in its place, which has plants and other stuff growing on it, which I think is quite cool. But yeah, I think I'll be heading off to the gym now. It is getting a bit late already, so I do need to head off now. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Bye bye. I'm going down. See you later. Obviously, I'll get you after I finish doing the whole B-roll, but I gotta go down completely. Bye. What on earth? Am I in danger?